There's only 7 spirits, right? Hello. Yeah. Come on in. Have a seat. I'm just. Do you mind? We haven't really started talking yet, but um, just if this turns out to be educational, do you mind if I record it, document it? Uh, and if it's not educational, I'm just gonna delete it. Do you mind? He's thinking about it. He's unsure. All you can see right now is my face, but what you don't see is the this part of it. I don't know if this does it show up backwards. You're not sure? Okay. Well, how about okay? I'll tell you what. I'll shut this off for now, and then if you change your mind, we can turn it back on. Or I'll hit pause. I'll hit pause in case. Yeah. Okay. I got him to change his mind. I understand. He hasn't said anything yet, uh, but I understand people not wanting their secrets recorded. On the other hand, nobody's gonna know who you are, kind of thing. Like you're an invisible spirit. Most people watching this are probably just gonna think I am a person talking to myself, and you know. Um, anyway, I introduced myself. I said, first of all, I'm sorry. It's not been a good few days for me. I introduced myself that I'm a practicing witch and a priestess, and he sort of said, priestess? And I'm like, yeah, because, I mean, if you think about what we're doing right now, it kind of falls under the realm of priestess, if it helps you to think of it that way. And I think you're a little more like, shouldn't you be a priest kind of thing? Yeah, he's more just, he's of the opinion I'm a man in a dress kind of thing. And I completely understand that point of view. That being said, I'm a priestess. So, anyway, can I help you with anything? Well, I came here for a confession, but now I'm not so sure because of who I am. Okay, so you're of the belief people like me are like an abomination kind of thing? Yes, okay. Just confirm, right? Yeah, just I'm weaning myself off the Ouija board. I've gotten a pretty good handle on recognizing their voices. So he's kind of like, well, came here for a confession, but I mean, you know, he has this idea in his head of what a priest is, and it's not me. And I get that. I understand that. The more you're around me and people like me, the easier it gets. It's called gradual exposure therapy. That's how you treat phobias, is you just gradually expose yourself to them, and that's how you get over them. No, that's not an insult. Anyway, we can sit here and talk identity politics. Or is there a reason you wanted to see a priest or priestess today? Okay, let me ask you this. Because when people come to me, I often kind of wonder, when you died, how come you didn't cry? You didn't give me your name yet, by the way. Sorry. What was your name? Michael. Michael? Yes. Okay, I thought it was Michael. Michael, what year did you die? 2015? Yes. Okay. I'm really pretty. I'm using the Ouija board to confirm, but pretty soon I don't think I'm gonna need this thing at all. I haven't even done any, used any sort of, I guess, necromancy enhancements. Let's see what happens if I try a little bit of that. Well, I don't know what you were expecting. He's basically looking at me. He's like, "You're effing weird." Yeah, I can imagine. There's a lot of freedom in that. So, Michael, when you died, how come you didn't cross over? Okay, so I was afraid because, if I cross over, am I just going to wind up in hell and burn for all eternity? I didn't really get to... I died with things on my conscience. And I don't want to cross over with those things on my conscience because I don't know what the consequences will be. If I have a chance to tell everyone that I feel bad about something, then I'm going to take the chance to tell everyone I feel bad about something. And it's too late for me to apologize to the people that I need to apologize to, but if you can listen to me, then please hear me out. Oh, okay. And there's a little bit of desperation. Okay, Michael, we got off to a rough start, but yeah, sure. What do you need to tell me? I was a young, dumb kid. Oh, no. Yeah, these are the kind of stories I don't really... Young, dumb kid. Alcohol was involved. It's like, I don't know if I want to repeat it out loud kind of thing. It's okay, man. Hey, it's fine. I get it. I feel what you're feeling, okay? This feeling, it counts for a lot. Okay? Oh, man. Oh, man. I know. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I understand why you didn't necessarily want this to be recorded. I'm going to pause for a minute, okay? Sorry, I'm just sort of getting my bearings because this is a pretty emotional... This is a heavy one. It's heavy for... I'll tell you what it is when I'm done, but it's heavy because of the nature of the confession and also the emotions. It was a very bad thing, but you also feel very, very bad about it, so... Yeah. I understand you a lot better now. I understand why you didn't want to cross over. I understand how you wanted... I understand why you wanted to get this off your chest. Absolutely. Okay. I'm even... it feels like I'm hunched over. It feels heavy. This is, And this is not me judging you. This is just, fully understanding everything that's going on. Free of, Well, the good news is you have empathy and you feel remorse. And I always kind of tell people, usually I tell people usually when they're not getting forgiveness, I explain why they're not getting forgiveness. For you, yes, you are forgiven. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know how seriously you take my claim as a priestess, but as someone who talks to spirits regularly and helps them cross over for whatever that's worth to you, I forgive you. And I will explain why. It's because when someone apologizes, they acknowledge what they did was wrong, which you have done. They express remorse, okay, which you have done. And I don't think I need to ask you, but you're making a commitment to never do that again. No, you're not. Okay. So yeah, you can go. with my blessing. Is that it though? Yeah, that's the big one. Okay. Yeah, okay. He wants to hug. Yes, we can hug. Oh, he's saying I didn't have to get up. Like, that's okay though. Okay, you're taller than me. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna sit back down now. I'm listening. He's saying, "Thank you. I needed someone to hear that." And yeah. Well, then I wish you the best of luck and enjoy yourself. Okay. Take care. I'll explain more in a minute. I'm just waiting because I feel like this one's probably going to be crazy. Okay. Not like my feet are tapping, like I'm getting fidgety, but that wasn't as intense as I thought. I just thought because of the nature of the emotional intensity of that. Oh, you guys are saying it's not. It's partly emotional, but it's more about the vibration of their. Wow, this must sound so confusing to people, but the vibration of their energy. Yes, emotion plays a role in that, but it has more to do about a prolonged period of time and a certain emotion can raise a lower vibration. When people are spending a long time at a lower vibration and then suddenly you give them good news, they raises their vibration and thus causing us, one of those stimulating aftershocks. Okay. So it's kind of like the difference between like sadness and depression then. And they're kind of saying like, yeah, kind of. Okay, I think I get it. Like he wasn't feeling, he hasn't been spending his entire time as a spirit crying as like he was here, kind of thing. All right, so he was vibrating at a high frequency, came in, we had a talk. Okay. Anyway, that was a straight up admission to rape. Which the few times, it doesn't come up a lot, but the few times it's come up before, like there was even Larry the other night who sort of said, well, it was different, I don't really know, or maybe it was, there's always that sort of sense to it, but he definitely knew because he definitely did it. And that's when I started stopping, where like I was kind of narrating what he was saying, and then as soon as he got to that part, I stopped talking because like I can sort of see it. It's not, sometimes when I'm talking to a spirit, it's not necessarily like watching a movie, but you do catch kind of like snapshots of things. And yeah. And this is one of those times when I'm kind of reminded that this is what I got myself into. I'm going to hear some stuff. Every now and then, most of these conversations are pretty, well, they're kind of boring, if I'm being honest. That they're pretty much the same thing. It's interesting seeing the progress and getting off the Ouija board and more just direct one-on-one. It's interesting seeing them more and more clearly every day. But the more you hear people confess things they've done, the more and more you're going to hear things you don't want to hear. But the upside of that is that He was absolutely remorseful. So, at least I got to hear that. I remember a while back when we had the serial killer, and I'm kind of glad that I wasn't as good at this at that time. I wouldn't have wanted to hear him talk, and I don't think I would have wanted to catch glimpses of what I would have seen, so that's good. Now I feel gross. Now I feel like I need a shower. I might. How many spirits are outside? Is that 5 or 6? It should be 6. 6, yes. What time is it? It's 7:23. I just feel I'm having. Yeah. Okay. I have nothing left to say on this one. I'm having a shower.